Good evening, everybody. What's going on? What's up, Manic? First, yes, you are, in fact. Good evening, Numberless Dread, Peach Girl, Arcane, Drake Nell, Art Dominic, Naren, Follower, PM Collector Boy. Hi, everybody. Happy Saturday. Hope you're all doing well. I'm doing quite good, despite the fact that I've been up for the last 16 hours, I guess? Yeah. I was up at 4 something this morning to get ready for work. And I worked from 6 a.m. to 2 and then came back and just vegetated, really. Just didn't do a whole lot of anything, really. Impossible to read the name Hell Clock correctly. Good evening, Deep Thought. Good evening, Ms. Roy. Good to see y'all. Glad you're all here. I am so happy to see ya. Just so very chuffed about that. He regale us with his veggie tales. I won't bore you with the details of work, but I was busy as hell today. I handled a great many things. Proximity of He Is Coming into Hellcock is amazing. Play way too much Diablo 4, the palette is pretty fun. That's nice. That's cool. I guess it's good that they still got it in some cases, at least. Can you hook me up with free veg? I could actually. I won't, but I could. Actually, one of the neat things about working at a store is I get the inside track on all the good deals. So when I finish my shift, I just turn right back around and go shopping and buy a bunch of really cheap good stuff. I got like a giant big thing of cookie dough ice cream today for like $1.50. Because it was really cheap for some reason. F-Zero Racer, you called it. Good evening, and thank you for calling that out, because I wouldn't have known about it otherwise, and you were spot on. I wanted it, I needed it, and I got it. Good evening, Hellview, another Hellcock series. Okay, I don't want to disappoint anybody. It is not. You can spare me some dough. I don't want to get any false pretenses, false assumptions here. It's not going to be as exciting as something called Hellcock, but it is a very good. I would say I'm getting ahead of myself here, but I'll just say this. Of all these games, of all 9 games up here, Hellclock is actually the one I'm the most excited about. I put a lot of time into the demo. Typically when we do Next Fest demos, I don't revisit them. I do them that night. That's enough for me. We're cool. Like He Is Coming. He Is Coming is a game that we played for a Next Fest demo night. I played it. I was cool with that, but I was interested in it. Same with Megacopter. Same with Synergy. Same with Neon Garden. Well, actually, no, not Neon Garden. Neon Garden's the only one that I've actually already played since picking these up. I haven't touched the other ones, but Neon Garden I've run a couple rounds of because I actually really like that one. But Hellclock, seriously, I almost just spoke Japanese because I'm so used to doing that now. Hontoni, Hellclock. Hellclock is the one I'm really into. So I'm pretty excited to take a look at that tonight. But I mean, I wouldn't have gotten these if I wasn't excited about them. So, but also good evening, Eva and Helvi and everybody far and wide coming in tonight. First job as a teenager was Subway. I hooked my friends up so hard. The owner was a nightmare person. So fun. My first job was a TCBY. It was crap. I see you there, Bulwark. I see you there. But no, it's actually really interesting. The prices at my store are very dynamic. They are influenced by a number of factors, and some of them are surprising. Some of them do not follow conventional logic. So, for example, for the last couple of days, a 3-pound bag of clementines, really good ones, like really high quality ones, has been $1.50. And you better believe I got one the first day. And I got another bag today, because holy crap. Worked at Taco Bell in the 80s and we all ate way more than we were supposed to. I probably would have too. Good evening, Fury Fighter. Good to see you. Hello, fellow gamers. Happy annexing a foreign country. Oh, God, yeah, God. That was surreal. I don't know how many y'all saw in Discord. So I got up at like 4 in the morning today. I got ready. I went to the store. I was busy. I handled all the expiration checks in the meat section today. I took care of all that. When I was done and I went back into the back, we had like 10 pallets to break down. So I was working on that for most of the rest of the day. I was running all over the place. By the time my lunch came around, I was exhausted. I was ready to sit down and relax. And I look at my phone and I'm like, okay, cool. So I live in a rogue nation. How about that? Frozen yogurt fad was so weird. It's not a fad. It's still around. We go to Yogurtland all the time. Peach, your first job was Hollywood Video. That sounds like fun. Technically, if you count volunteer work, my first job was in a library, which, let me tell you, I wish I could go back to at this point. Paid for my first digital cam with a subway job powered with storage distance. Helvete, living the dream, clearly. Dread, you worked at Blockbuster. Comrade. Woke up in open blue sky, look at art, and got a face full of war crimes. Yeah, Jesus. What a shock to the system. Working at Walmart, I found the bakery can only make 2 things well, chocolate parfaits and 30 chocolate chip cookies for like $5. Both are terrible for you, but tasty as hell. My daughter, on my way out today, I picked up some baking chocolate for my daughter, and my daughter made chocolate chip cookies, and they are so good. Jesus Christ, she is so good at baking. I love it. My first movie watched at Blockbuster was The Dead Hate the Living. It was really bad. Boss of the video store once played Aladdin 6 times in one shift. Seriously, Eva. First job was Burger King, lasted like 3 months. I mean, that's, for Burger King, I feel like that's pretty good. I feel like there's just nothing good about Burger King. Oh my God, R. Dominic. Had a gun point to your Taco Bell? They tried to talk you out of quitting after that. Holy shit. They held a gun and you stop you from quitting. Did you monkey the island? Yes, I did. We'll talk about the schedule in a minute here. I have some important schedule reminders for y'all. In fact, tonight is going to be quite influential on next week's schedule, I do believe. Really shouldn't have, but I got pizza and tots today. Treat yourself. Seriously. It feels like a pizza and tots kind of day. To be honest, with tots and prayers. What's up, Grunfodder? What's up, Chaos? Good to see you. It's Variety Night. Oh my God. Having your coworker at Nvidia and somehow he stayed. I couldn't, like, I'll be honest, I can't even imagine what that must be like. I couldn't tell you what I would do. I could not assume one way or the other. That's just, that's an experience so far outside of my ken. I just have no idea. So, Mr. Nunya Bidness, good to see you. I enjoy Burger King onion rings, my guilty shame. Last time I ate at Burger King was like 5 years ago and made me really sick. So, hence why it's been 5 years. Also, all the Burger Kings around here shut down. I think I'd have to drive like 5 or 10 miles to get to one at this point. On bright side, invading Venezuela makes a great and believable history lesson on how the U.S. set up Latin America to deal with dictatorships for decades ago. Had a gun pulling in the last job. Not only did they not particularly care, they refused to hire security afterwards. Favorite fast food job was overnight baker for Panera. Crappy location. Chased a shoplifter before. Wow. Biggest bit of fiction. What was that? Biggest bit of fiction in Urban Strike as the president was competent. Far of year of 2030, the USA has fallen into dystopian dictatorship and set the sights on rival nations. I was like, yeah, sure. Good evening, Loja High. Good to see you. Finish the bills. Time to forget all about them for another month. That's the spirit. This is the way. We had pizza and liquor store day. Nice. Yeah, I got me a little cocktail. Finished off a bottle of wine, and now I'm enjoying some whiskey lemonade. I'm playing Kathy Rain again since the sequel was cheap. I need to play Kathy Rain. Kathy Rain was a front runner for point and click to stream, but Monkey Island won out. Good evening, Satellite. Good to see you. Busy getting my ass beat at father-son board game. Oh, nice. That sounds like fun. Overnight at the gas station, I had 1 positive. Alarm for early in the morning. Busy and the alarm goes off is Mega Man 2 NES intro. That's awesome. I love it. The only good thing about Burger King is the most convenient place to get Impossible. I will say that their Impossible burgers are good. I have had them there. I've had the Burger King Impossible Burger and the Carl's Jr. one, and they were both really solid. Oh no, you didn't, dude. You didn't miss anything. I've only been streaming for 20 minutes. You can't reasonably expect gameplay in that time span. Can we stop pretending America is some force of nobility? All right, you're preaching to the choir here. Nobody here has any illusions about that. Like, we are a terrorist state, straight up. I don't think anybody can argue otherwise. Hey, Dad, anything too out there? He likes some good stuff, thankfully. Ticket to Ride is downright because I saw an Asian family playing Ticket to Ride when I was over my vacation in Colorado at the ski resort, and they were fucking rules lawyering each other. It was hilarious to watch. Burger King used to have a garlic burger that you like. Burger King deals have been on the cheap side. Yeah, I guess Burger King's one modern advantage is that they are trying to target like the cheapest demographic. So. Germany's canceling all trade and foreign relations with the U.S. on a quarter of their government being huge dickbags effectively, immediately. Good choice. Honestly, I wish other countries would follow suit. I know, just this will be my last dip into current affairs before we focus entirely on the games, because I'm sorry, these days I don't want to bring the mood down too much. I know I certainly come to these streams to kind of forget everything else is going on around me, and I imagine a lot of other people around here too. As much as I'm sure it would hurt me and others, I really wish the rest of the world would just isolate the US. Like, our government needs to be absolutely dragged for what they're doing. They need pressure from within, and they need pressure from without, because if there are no consequences for this is literally what the rest of our lives are going to be. It's going to be every 4 years we either get a depressing status quo or existential threat to all life on Earth. And I'm not super excited about that. So, yeah. Anybody wants to come liberate us here in the US from a totalitarian dictatorship, feel free. You can use my house. We do the acknowledgement as fucked and then we game. Yes, that's how we roll here. I'm going to bake some cheese wontons. Brilliant. Wish that we could all follow suit. Hell yeah, cheese wontons. If I get a free house out of it. It's a pretty nice house, to be fair. So. Anyway, chat, let's get to it. let's get going. It is Grunt Fodder, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. So, welcome to Indie Variety Night. It's been a hot minute since we've done one of these, and this is obviously inspired by my haul. I decided to treat myself at the end of the Steam sale, go through my wish list and actually knock some stuff off that I've been wanting. And I did just that. Now, here's the deal. Let's talk about the schedule for a second, too. Let's just mix this all up here, because it's all interconnected. Next week, due to job scheduling, my job is more and more scheduling me late into the evenings. And I think that's because it frees me up to do more useful things while I am there. Regardless, next week, I will be able to stream Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Outside of that, probably not, unless I do some late starts like I did with the last night of Monkey Island. I am not going to commit to that. I'm not going to plan on any of those. So for right now, we've got 3 unconnected nights next week. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I thought you were gonna say Scream, and I was like, mood? I mean, it still is. Seriously. Now what I'm thinking, I definitely want to jump into Monkey Island 2 LeChuck's Revenge. I am excited for that. It is a Monkey Island game that I have never finished, and frankly, I've never gotten very far into, because it is hard. Compared to the first Monkey Island, it is a challenge. But I want to do it, because I've never done it, and it sits between us and Curse of Monkey Island, which I really, 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 really want to play. So, however, in my pursuit of variety and eclecticness, I don't want to jump straight into LeChuck's Revenge, which is why I'm offering y'all the opportunity to pick something off of this list to either do a full playthrough of, or like do some extended gaming thereof between here and LeChuck's Revenge. So here's what we're gonna do tonight. I am going to play some of these games. I seriously don't think I'm gonna get to all of them, because I'm kind of less inclined to do short looks at all of them as I am to do some longer looks at the ones that people are actually interested in. Y'all mentioned some in Discord, and I'm definitely gonna lean towards those. I am going to open up the keep going, please stop dragon coin options, and we're gonna kind of gong show this. When I am playing one of these games, y'all can contribute to whether or not we continue or we stop. If a couple people hit please stop, we'll stop, we'll move on to the next game. Couple people hit keep going, then I'll probably end up doing that game next week, giving us a long you have to explain the gong show. It's practically right there in the name. Like, people perform, and until somebody hits a gong to make them stop. That's it. And please stop is going to be the gong here. So, I am going to engage these games in my own order, the way that I want to do it. Good evening, Drake. Now, good to see you. Gong farming means collection. Amazing. Gong is short for go and get. These are holiday ads, yes. Minishoot was a gift from our friend Ballawork. Thank you very much for that. I'm actually going to start with that. That one. I'm going to start with that one. As it is. Everything else, except for Xenosensory, I bought during the Steam Winter Sale. Thank you so much for subscribing for 43 months, Drake Nell. I appreciate that very much. Also, good evening, Jig Pappy. It is good to see you out tonight. Xenosensory I just picked up like minutes before the stream started because F-Zero Racer pointed out to me, and it is the newest Kaiosware game, and I fucking love Kaiosware, so yeah. So we'll start with Minishoot, and then we'll work our way through the games that people mentioned being interested in seeing on Discord. And then if we have any time past that, dealer's choice, really. So yeah, if you've seen enough of a game, you're ready to move on, you don't think it needs to be a major feature on the channel, it doesn't need to get a night or two of its own, hit please stop. Alternatively, if you and others are feeling it, if it seems like an interesting game to explore further, you can hit keep going. I will mark that down. I won't necessarily keep going tonight, but I'd say whatever game gets the most keeps goings tonight, as long as there's a significant number, we'll play next week. And if nothing does, you know, if we play a bunch of stuff tonight and you're like, this is cool, but doesn't really need a full playthrough, I got other stuff I can throw on before we jump into LeChuck's Revenge, so. Kaiser made another game. Yeah, Void's Vigil. Void's Vigil was... How long ago was Void's Vigil? Hang on. I've been playing a lot of Void's Vigil, by the way. Void's Vigil was back in March. So they've had a good 9 months to make an entirely new game, so. I mean, come on. Oh, I haven't enabled it yet, Jig Pappy, because otherwise people would meme with it. Do it. Excuse me. It make the bookkeeping tonight really, really annoying. So yeah, let's get stuff started. Let's get stuff going. Oh wait, I did that and I did that. Cool. I actually need to edit these. Take that off. There we are. Oh my god! Peach, thank you so much for the gift sub. Very much appreciated. Is it time for Monopoly? No. No, it isn't. Alright, so. We're gonna start with Minishoot.
I like it.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Who's us Twitch? I got 69 watch stream, no option to post it. Indeed. Don't worry about Fury Fighter. Enjoy your Warhams. They are whatever brings you joy in these uncertain times. All right. Anyway, I'm enjoying these vibes immensely, but we got to do this. We gotta get to the games while the gaming is good. All right, let's start with some Minishoot adventures. Drake Nell, oh my god, thank you so much for the gift sub. Very generous of you. Folks, I very much appreciate it. You know, the subs, the gift subs, the bits and everything. I mean, that's what made these games possible. The GPG slush fund is still going strong. And thank you so much for that. But yeah, all of these games were made possible by y'all. I am, of course, being very careful with my finances these days, but y'all's overwhelming generosity makes it possible for me to expand our streaming possibilities. So thank you very much for that. All right, two-person team dedicated to making the best game possible to experience any buggers. Okay, thanks Argyle and Kuho. Appreciate it. Select your controller. Oh god. My controller is none of these. But hopefully it can emulate something. Let's see if I need to change this. Oh, okay. All right, it knows what's going on. Cool. Great. What's up, Sarah? Good to see you. This game rules. Very excited. Very excited. Let's do it. Highlight your buys from a few sales ago. Nice. Start me a new game. All right. Difficulty Explorer. I know top-down shooters. This is fine. We'll go with original for now. Waking up the main protagonist. Yes, please do. Get their ass in gear, if you would, please. Oh, this is cute. All right, I'm in Shadow, less so. Brutal. Oh shit. I guess those are the bad shmup ships. Intrigued by the idea of a twin stick shmup does not abstract arenas or roguelike. Wake up, little one. The corruption has emerged. The Unchosen is back. Search for your shipling friends. Retrieve my primordial powers and restore balance to the great crystal. They did look like cookies, didn't they? Was your experience with shoot 'em ups? Have you played one before? You know, I've tried one or two. I have a passing. Well, I got an achievement. I don't even fly. I fell into the water like an idiot. How's the movement feel? Smooth like butter. Like on the stick. Oh my god. It seriously feels amazing. I do want to do one thing real quick though. I'm getting a little, there we go. I was getting a little screen tearing. Now it's perfect. Action RPG Zelda-like. Yeah, the idea of mixing a shmup with like Zelda exploration and stuff is really cool. Just an incredibly cool idea. Actually, wait, before we go there, we passed something. I play my shmup. No, I can't go back. Oh my god. I mean, sometimes I do too. Unfortunately, I can't seem to use the D-pad for this. But, I mean, seriously, like, the stick, the analog controls are so responsive. I cannot stress enough how good this feels. Non-gross Isaac? Oh, we would be so lucky. This looks like a secret. It's a secret! Hearing good things about Zexy and a twin stick Metroidvania. Guardian legend-like. Binging through Dead Estate. Isn't it great? I mean, if it's not great, you can be honest. But I love Dead Estate. I think it's fantastic. Still say we're a cookie. Are the Roombas supposed to be this corruption? I guess so. Minions of the corruption. Oh no! I lost a thingy. I wasn't paying enough attention. That one shoots. Terrifying. Terrifying and intimidating. Yeah, give me a thingy back. Excellent. Oh, I love the crystal filling up in the top left with the little red bits. Don't think I'm very good at Dead Estate, but it's neat. Hey, I'm not particularly good at Dead Estate, but it's great. Oh, cool. You can actually go full automatic aiming and make this like a survivor-like. I'm gonna go manual. because I'm really enjoying the shmup vibes. Huh. I don't actually have... Oh, I leveled up. Oh, I did a little whoopity-woo. Especially don't get... where's I gonna say the full ending pass can get long in the tooth, especially don't get enough power and end up looping or soft looping. Yeah, I mean, I streamed Dead Estate for a couple nights, and I was fortunate enough to get, like, all the main endings. Going back and playing it on my own, I had a lot of trouble beating runs. I have this weird thing. I play roguelikes very differently if I'm streaming them or if I'm playing them on my own. I am way more careful when I stream roguelikes, and I actually play them a lot better than I do in my own time, which is one of the reasons I want to get back to streaming roguelikes, is because I'll make a lot more progress in them if I do. I am fairly wretched at Dead Estate on my own, but if I stream it, apparently I'm a savant. Alright, move speed, critic. I've never seen critic chance before. Chance that somebody tells you your game is shit. Fire rate, damage, fire range, bullet speed. I'm gonna do fire rate. There's also a downgrade button, so it seems like maybe you can reallocate points as you see fit. Chance to Roger Ebert. Game power when you have an audience cheering for. Yes, yeah. I think it must be spite powered. When I have people actually like actively rooting for my failure, I'm much more careful about not failing. But when nobody cares one way or another, yeah, I'll blow like half a dozen runs. It's true, my pride is on the line when I stream. I wish I could deny it. I wish I could say I was a better person than that, but I'm really not. Hello, big ship. I love you too. That's the mommy ship. So yeah, spite can be a very powerful motivator. Ooh. This is my hole. It was made for me. This is definitely a Zelda-like, because you can break all the pots. Okay, don't fall in the water. Your Pharaoh will mock you incessantly, fail in amusing ways. Oh, it's not too presumptuous. This game would be perfect to stream all the way through. It's not too long, and it's so charming. Well, if you want to register your interest in that, I would strongly suggest y'all avail yourselves of the Keep Going Dragon Coin option that I've enabled for you. Because at the end of the night, I'm going to look at which games got the most Keep Goings, and whichever one gets the most, we'll probably keep at next week. Gun level 2. Okay, I have none of those things. Oddish beat NES Batman. I can't talk shit about his gaming skills. I have my moments. I certainly wish I had more moments, but there are some things that I can actually manage. I honestly surprised myself with Sunsoft Batman. I did not think that was something I was capable of, and yet it happened. I really like this game's vibe. I really, really, really like the way this game feels. Eventually, the monkeys write Shakespeare. I'm hoping we can find a way to get Scholar the First in this year. We could. I'd say the biggest impediment to that is me getting on a regular schedule. The sooner that happens, the more likely it is we can get some big games in this year. But I have no expectations at this point. But the Survivor's Boom taught me I really like twin stick. Twin stick games are fun. How do you really know if it's a Zelda-like? Do you lose missiles if you take damage? It's because there are pots and I can break them. To me, that is what defines Zelda like. What's up, Mari? How you doing? Pretty cool stream. Why, thank you. I appreciate that. I happen to think it's a pretty nice stream myself. Strongly considering just not going getting fire without having to split yourself. I mean, if it's not your thing, if you're not enjoying it, and if it's not going to affect anything else, I mean, you don't owe them anything, frankly. Like rolling makes it Dark Souls, yeah. Oh, what's your first twin stick game? Earliest I remember was Robotron. My first twin stick game was probably Smash TV. In the arcade. I didn't have the home version. Reminds me a little of that paper game. That paper game. I also really like that it's already going straight into like bullet helling. Like these aren't, you know, the basic enemies have pretty simple patterns, but the bigger ones, oh, let's see what happens here. Papers, Please. Papers, Please is definitely my favorite shmup. I wonder how long it's gonna be before I get a dodge button. Also, I noticed my bullets kind of curve towards these enemies. Aiming that stamp is hard. Stamp them up. Looks like I leveled up again. Nice. Ah! Keep it together. Hang in there, Minishoot. Oh, we did it. Excellent. Geometry Wars count as a twin stick? Oh, it does. Oh, it does. Oh, it does. Oh, it does. Let's see. How about bullet? Actually, move speed. So far, the 2 days have been miserable and wanting to be anywhere else. Then you should be somewhere else. I mean, really. If having that job is not life or death, like, do yourself a favor and get out of there. Is that a piece of heart? That's a piece of heart, chat. This is the most Zelda-y twin stick game I've ever played. Oh, the A button actually slows you down for precision moving. That's nice. Does that make asteroids a stick shooter? Ah! Chat, quit distracting me. Asteroids and Nova Drift like. Or needs a gun in the desk. Sketch Fighter. Probably the only person to play it. I have not heard of it. Dang, Octoroks. I still don't have any of these. I would like a level 2 gun though. Enemies remind you of the Ouija controller. What's up, Lord Crispin? Good to see you. Ooh. No, I want the thingy. I've been bamboozled. I've been hoodwinked. Ah, yes, here we go. Now we're getting those good bullet hell patterns. If we don't distract you, you might not fail. We'd have nothing to mock you over. Fair game. Whoa! We found the big boy. Yeah. Alrighty. What's this? I got a piece of honey? Chunk of cheese? I got a map. Oh, I got a map. Saying my crappy job is a better option at the moment. I paid a good amount of I get paid a good amount of Fortnite, and since I work in energy rates are like 40% below the standard. That's nice. Which Toho is this cute girl spaceship? Huh. I got a rock. Whee! And now I have a map. Cool. The moon, fuck the moon sucks in Toho. Do you go to the moon in Toho? Is that a thing that happens? Secrets! Oh, this looks puzzly and I am here for it. I'm just about 5 figures and it feels like I can't use any of it. That sucks, man. That sucks. Got a job at all, period. I'm guarding jealously. Yeah, no, I feel you on that. Some kind of puzzle meta progression. I mean, it might not even be meta progression. It might just be a thing. I just got some other thing. So I'd be grateful for my job as long as it lasts. Oh boy. Speaking of the big boys. Ooh. Ooh, oh. Big boys give those special gems that I can get more gun for. American minimum wage is like notoriously low. I mean, in proportion to the cost of living, yes. Yeah, like criminally low. I'm gonna do bullet speed. Cube! All right, chat. I don't think I'm gonna be playing this too much longer because I think we've seen what we need to here. But yeah, if you want to register a keep going vote for this, now would be the time. This is super cool. What cube? You buy the first gun upgrade before you go. I need what? Oh, I got speed. Whee! And you need that to get in the first dungeon. Cool. Did you become less mini? I think I got a visual upgrade. Could I actually? Oh, I'm out of power. Oh my god! My blue wingtips, or the blue parts of my wings are actually like the boost meter for the ship. That's really cool. That's really cool. I need one more big thingy thing. Let me see if I can get one more thingy thing real quick. Is this new? Where I came out of? Oh! Fight for another piece of heart. Imagine how much better the world would be if the janitor got 22 an hour. This is so cool. Oh, there's a big chungus guy. Hopefully he drops a thingy thing. And I can get the whoozy what's it. The sound design in this is really good. Like that is deceptively important to a shmup. Like the sound of shooting, the impact sounds, everything. Yeah, there we go. Everything needs to sound really good. And this game does it. Stop using this shmup jargon on me, Oddish. Ah, this is another thing. All right. All right, give me gun. Gun level 2. Yeah, gun level 3. Gun level 3 for 22. Jesus Christ. But yeah, now I shoot double bullets. This is great. All right, we're gonna move on, chat. This has been Minishoot adventure, but this is cool. I really like this. Once again, Bulwark, thank you so much for this. I don't know that I ever would have given it a try if not for your generosity, but I am very much into it. Very much into it. All right. All right, I'm gonna stop your voting there so I can go ahead and total these up. I need to keep some notes here on what we're doing. It is very much up my alley. All right, hang on. Cool. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and clear those. That apostrophe was driving me nuts. Will in secret why there's a random apostrophe? Probably not. Probably not. All right, let me see here real quick. Okay. So as promised, we'll go through the games y'all requested on Discord. So we got a mistaken fan favorite coming up next. Until we do, I believe it was a clever reference in many wrong ways to spell shmup. Delight you liked it. I love every minute I played of it. Only negative is you cannot buy the soundtrack anywhere. Well. Secret of why there's a random apostrophe is a good RPG name. Is there a proto vote for He Is Coming? No. I'll note that you asked. But yeah. It's hell clock time, chat. See, hell clock time, get it? Major update. Significant gameplay changes. Cool, great. Oh wow, it actually remembers my old game. Well, we're gonna start over from the beginning, in case you don't remember this. Good evening, Lone Goat. It's probably better that way. Alright, experience a tale of... I'm gonna butcher that if I try to pronounce it. Peugeot? Peugeot? The clockmaker, then take your progression in the endgame. Ascension. Oh. That's pretty cool. So we'll go softcore. Oh, there's extra modes here. Relax mode. Vengeance mode. That's pretty cool. Heckdonger, Darnphallus, Sholyang, Abyssphallus. Fallow, the cockmaker. Work of fiction based on real events of the Canudos Massacre. 1896, 1897. Gets better rid of all the L's. Eek.
A luta continua. Onde estou?
Fight continues. Where am I? All right.
Deus me acuda! Socorro!
Filhote do cão, deixa a dona em paz.
Pow.
Você é o relojoeiro.
Clockmaker, I feel your arrival is too late.
Sido tarde demais. O
Antichrist has taken her dear counselor. You must rescue him.
Precisas resgatá-lo.
I am going to... Hang on. I want to put the volume up a bit. It's kind of low. Yeah, there we go. I might have turned it down while I was playing it. This is an action RPG. It is an action RPG roguelike. What did I just do? Did I just accidentally turn... Somehow I accidentally turned the master volume off. Incredible. This is the second game of the night, Amerikansky. I'm afraid you just missed Minishoot Adventure. Oh. For some reason, pushing that. Cutscenes made by the Darkest Dungeon? No, but I imagine they might be inspired by them. There we go.
Casa do Conselheiro. Como é possível estar aqui?
It's Brazilian, okay. I'm sorry, I couldn't remember where it was from. It's a roguelike with a really interesting conceit.
Foi profanada.
Trinkets are equipped automatically. Press net to open your inventory to check them.
Que tormento é este? Senhor, guiai meus passos.
Blessing of proficiency. Let's see. Let's do epic. Every time you level up, you may choose a blessing as a reward. Yeah, Portuguese. So I have access to 2 skills right now. I forget how you access more. Diablo has gold spew. I mean, it's loot explosion is a thing in games. It is a known thing that games aspire to. All right. Skill speed, yes. Cheap dopamine you hit. You get when Diablo and Hades hook up and have a kid. It's not quite as fast-paced as Hades. And there's kind of a reason for that. There's a central mechanic here we haven't talked about yet that differentiates it from either of those games. Treasure Goblin event D4, the buggers are all over the dang place. Oh, I have more skills now. I have a dash on Y. And I've got some kind of aura on B. mechanic is the cock. Another South American folklore inspired game years back I used to play was a weird fighting game roguelike. Oh, I know which one you're talking about. It had kind of like Smash Brothers mechanics. I played that too. Yeah, Abyss Odyssey. Abyss Odyssey is rad. I think guns are penis adjacent. Good old Ace Team. Yeah, Abyss Odyssey was really cool. I really enjoyed that game. Love my gunslinger and Grim Dawn. This looks like a good time. I mean, there's not... I guess it's not so dissimilar, really. This is certainly more fast-paced than Grim Dawn. Clock's frozen for this. Also, it's really refreshing to play a game that is based on like history or mythology that's not like so incredibly well known in the mainstream. Like, I really feel like there should be a lot more like South American games, African games. Love the Holy Christ, deliver me from this place. I was blown watching Civi's Doom TC video and finding out their first project was Batman Doom. There were some crazy total conversions back in the day. I always wanted to play the Aliens TC for Doom. This must be some kind of damage aura. Oh God. Oh boy. I have found the jailer. Yeah, this is definitely a damage aura. Got him. Soul stones. They can be used to buy permanent upgrades and unlock new skills at... I can't pronounce that. Cannot stop slurping up non-Western fantasy sayings if I find them. Avatar: The Last Airbender, fantastic. Wuxia, good stuff. This is entirely range-based action. I believe so. I haven't. If there are other weapons in this game, I didn't find them. Yeah, I'd like more life. Thanks. Cursive Chaos, and I got him too. Guitar parts, scream Darren Korb. Feels very slick in a way that one Hades clone didn't. Yeah, the big thing that got me about this game is the way it plays. It is very smooth. It feels very, very good. It is slick, it is stylish. It just feels good to play. It really, really does. And it's designed, you know, it's designed to be like pretty slick and straightforward. Like all of your equipment stuff. Where is it? Yeah, my trinkets, they all just auto equip and overwrite each other as appropriate. You ever see Sulfur? I can't remember. The name sounds familiar, but I can't remember if I have or not. Reminiscent of a game chasing, a game called Curse of the Dead Gods. Faster's not bullshit hard. Sure, move speed. Curse of the Dead Gods has a very Mike Mignola look to it. Ooh, sure. So this is like an auto knife throwing aura. That's pretty cool. This is very Hellboy coded. Which, as far as I'm concerned, is only a good thing. Never trying, I did play a run into Raven's Watch. I'm spent. How long have I been down here? Your cock is running out. I'm exhausted. My watch feels as heavy as lead. Yeah. My watch, what's happening? So here's the thing about this game. It is... all of your runs are timed. You have until the hell clock runs out. And I don't know the full mechanics of extending your time or making more of it, but that seems to be the meta progression of the game, is figuring out how to work around the constraints of the hell clock. It's overdone, but the murderer is always you.
Voltei.
Time has been reset and you've returned to the place. You've lost all your trinkets, experience, and gold.
A dona sabe.
Ma'am, do you know where that rotten being who imprisoned Abade may be?
Que bem.
What a blessing. Abade has returned. More bodies to join the fight are always welcome. What a blessing.
Sempre são bem-vindos. Que bênção.
Pajeú, graças ao bom Deus você apareceu.
Thanks be to the good Lord that you appeared.
Diabos,
How in the hell did you end up in that cage? The merchant from deceives our people, withholding what rightfully belonged to us. Had not that scoundrel shortened his journey long ago? You must seek retribution, but you cannot go unprepared. I have more potent gear for you on my table. I do have Virgil's 7 swords. Alright. We have the blessed table. Buy the recommended gun. The blessed gear went directly to your inventory. Those items are permanent, will remain equipped between runs. Bring soulstones to Dude Guy to acquire more blessed gear. So I can actually afford all of these. These, as far as I know, don't change your capabilities. They're just stat upgrades. Kind of like a mechanic in minute. You got X amount of time here. Weird ways to pack some extra on. I believe so. Because I know from playing the demo, as you get more powerful, you can run through the earlier levels much faster. And I'm trying to remember, there may be a way to add time to the clock before your run. All right, skills. All right. Add new skill. So soulstones can also be used to add new skills. You have your starting skills. You have 6 that can be unlocked in Act 1, 6 for Act 2, and 6 for Act 3. You make our hellcock last longer and make it more hard. I need wood to repair the stairs. The counselor's house suffered from the hatred against Canudos. Alright, let's do another run. What's this game? Hell Clock. Battle penis. You can see we're killing enemies a lot faster this time. My upgrades aren't as exciting though. Underworld member. Infernal. I think y'all's favorite part about this game is just riffing on the name. Diablo style roguelike. Yeah. Essentially, yes. With a fairly unique setting and some interesting mechanics. And it feels wonderful to play. Like, I cannot stress this enough. The controls are excellent.
Fé no belo monte me trouxe instrumento iluminado.
Give more life. Let's play safe. Sticks, dick. Yeah, it is gun focused. So on special floors like this, where you fight like bosses and hordes, the clock freezes. How big a deal are your slotted powers? Pretty big deal. I mean, they are how you interact with enemies. And I know from playing the demo, they can make a pretty big difference to your play style. So I know time is frozen on this floor, but I killed that guy way faster than last time. Oh, I can't afford those upgrades. Oh, just barely, too. My prayers were heard. Those filthy generals shall not escape my wrath. I haven't actually tried my new skill yet. Ah, rapid fire. Sweet. Ooh. Oh, you can actually find blessed gear too. Yeah, I'll take the better one. Artifact of divine lineage. Life. I'm wanting more. Wow, I vaporized that guy. Zombies and ghouls and all get kind of ragged on is not that threatening, so you forget what a majority of the population actually looks like. I'm not. Yeah. It's the horde element of them, you know? Yeah, one ghoul out in the open isn't gonna make, you know, it's not gonna be a big deal or anything. But like a whole bunch of them in like a dark dungeon in close quarters, where they can flank you, they can get around you, they can corner you. Yeah, that's pretty terrifying, honestly. Ooh, wow. I will take damage up on that, thank you. Increase damage of area effect skills. That sounds pretty cool. $10,000 anything's his pet's wedding time. Yeah, true enough. And the combat is really satisfying too. Plays well on controller, very visceral. Enemies don't have like a shitload of health. Like that's really a big thing in RPGs. Like, are you splattering like hordes of mooks in a very satisfying way? Or are you just like chewing away at a couple big guys over the course of far too long? Boy, with this move speed upgrade, I'm just tearing ass. Oh, I can't afford the really nice ones. Well. Oh, this is something. A lot of treasure here. Mooching is kind of central idea of the Gauntlet series, very much so, yes. May I be damned, the devil is truly alive. Flashback. The merchant, you robbed us and wrought our downfall. I need not honor our agreements made with beasts. The law is on my side. What a dick. Oh, he went down easy. Yeah, they freeze the clock for any kind of special battles. Hell is clearly John Evilman. Blessing of Legacy. Relics can be equipped back in town. Convert split shot into a single bullet that deals physical damage equal to net of the original damage multiplied by its current. Wow, Christ. Double knives hit have life leech. Spectral knives hits increase movement speed, melee attack speed. Melee attack speed? What the hell are you talking about? Did I miss the intro story? There isn't much of one. This guy was the victim of a massacre and woke up afterwards with no idea how or why. So we're kind of piecing together why he has returned. All he knows is on a mission of vengeance. Herrera's health restoration. Potions show up a fair bit. I've been passing over most of them. Or Halo Spears melee, I'm not sure. Let's take this. Oh yeah, firing efficiency. Hell yes. Sacred relic. Its blessing shall nourish my soul so long as it remains with me. Source of this evil lies much deeper. I don't think this was in the demo. I think the merchant was. Oh my god. I did get more time, didn't I? Ooh, okay. Yeah.
Este artefato irá me ajudar a acabar com os inimigos do Monte Santo.
I kind of wonder how extreme you can get with the upgrades. Like if you take like multiple mana reductions. Oh, a scavenger. Cool. I got him. He's full of shit. If you upgrade the mana reduction on your skills, you just do them indefinitely. Because that would be super cool. That's a lot of life. Wait, what was that? Oh, it adds. Oh, okay. So taking these adds like the next step. The next upgrade in line, but removes some as well. I'll take Blessing of Spirit this time. Ninth floor. To the point at which you no longer care much about time. That's a good question. Yeah. Can you get enough upgrades, or can you keep a brisk enough pace that the health clock will no longer be a major consideration? Yeah, skill speed. Oh, killing those unique guys adds time to the clock too. Yeah, this is a health potion I don't even need. Weird that it needs to tell you that. Well, I think for the mana one, it removed the lower tier of the mana upgrade and another one. Like possibly skill cost, maybe as a balancing measure to ensure you can't do what I was just speculating on. Yeah. So if I take Blessing of Spirit, which is additional mana, it adds the next tier of Blessing of Spirit, but it removes the current Blessing of Spirit and one that reduces skill mana cost. So that's why. It's alerting you to the fact that you can't really stack similar buffs. Yeah, Blessing of Force 3, I can increase skill area of effect, but it'll remove the possibility of increasing like fire, lightning, and plague damage too. Built-in skill trees, the upgrade train, yeah. I think this is a good way to present it, frankly.
Vermes, a mão de
Oh.
caminhos vai mandar vocês de volta pro buraco de onde vieram.
We have more wave survival. Additional cock time. Oh dear. This thing takes a lot of damage. Can't stop me. I think it's very Curse of the Dead Gods. Good thing he never has to reload his gun. Oh no, he's reloading just extremely fast. So fast you can't even see it. Your life is low. Oh, I haven't even been using my potions. Oh my god. I got down to the 11th floor of this dungeon without ever using a potion. That's pretty funny, honestly. Yeah, I thought they were automatic. I thought you just picked them up and they went. How's the countdown the dash feel? What is it? 3 seconds? It's fine. I mean, I don't know if you noticed, I haven't really been using the dash very much. Your normal move speed is extremely brisk. You slow down when you're using skills, but I mean, all I have to do is like let off the button, let a little mana recharge, and I can like reposition pretty effectively. I gotta stick to this skill. This is the one I've been upgrading. Appreciate brisker move speeds in games of Suit and Patient. No, I feel you on that. I absolutely do. That can be absolutely make or break for me, and especially in stuff like platformers. Like I can't stand dragging ass in platformers. Unless it's like purposeful, like Castlevania, like old school Castlevania. Love the update on their Steam page where it says you can shoot while moving now. Apparently you can only shoot while standing still. I don't even remember from the demo, but maybe, yeah. Okay, I seem to be reaching my current limits. Enemies are taking long enough to kill now that it's eating up most of my time. Simon Belmont doesn't run, he struts. Getting mighty wary again. I cannot afford to faint here. Oh, this guy's got a fuckload of health. He also has a Trinket of Faith, and that makes me happy. Yeah. Blessing of Force, sure. Game also has enemy affixes, yeah. 30 seconds on the 12th floor.
Preciso ser mais rápido.
My watch feels strange again. I went back to Guild Wars 1 for a night after the update, and there's so much walking back and forth I can't do it anymore. Collected some relics, some blessed gear, and a whole bunch of thingy things. You can also do click to move if you want. This, I will say, this feels great on a controller. I feel like it's kind of a rare thing to get an RPG that feels really, really good on controller, and this one absolutely does. Brought justice to Canudos, Clockmaker. Ma'am, did you see where they took the counselor? You brought so much joy to the people of Monte Santo. Hit on dummy. Oh. La da 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 da. Brother, you managed to retrieve our wood shipment. Canuda shall live, God willing. I repaired the stairs to access the great bell of our old church, brother. Go and take a look. Yeah, I'm not gonna do another run of this, so if you want to see more of it, hit that keep going. Otherwise, we'll move on to another game in a minute here. Ooh. Cutscene. Your flirting game needs some work, Clockmaker.
A grande seca matou o pasto, o gado e até os mais bravos vaqueiros. Centenas de milhares vagaram sem rumo pelos caminhos do sertão. Canudo surgiu como uma luz de esperança para o povo que insistia em acreditar na misericórdia divina. Do Monte Santo fluiu leite e brotou o milho que alimentaram o rebanho do nosso Senhor. Mas aqueles que poderiam mudar alguma coisa em sua vilania viram na desgraça alheia uma maneira sórdida de continuar prosperando. A ganância do ouro.
The greed for gold. Oh, shit.
O anticristo estava sedento por sangue.
The Antichrist was thirsty for blood.
Seu fogo banharam o Monte Santo com o sangue do trabalhador sertanejo. Mesmo os velhos, mulheres e crianças.
Entirely fair, Helvey. Entirely fair. I'm super excited to play more of this myself.
Mutilaram meu corpo.
They mutilated my body to imprison my
Pois
soul.
enquanto houvesse esperança no coração dos sertanejos, temiam que Canudos pudesse renascer. Meu filho, A nossa história está viva no resto do grande sino de Canudos.
Antichrist, white man on a
Você
horse.
precisa restaurar o nosso legado. Todos precisam saber sobre o que de fato aconteceu em Canudos.
So I guess you get more and more of the story as you progress further. That's great. When your number of total soul stones collected reaches a certain threshold, you will gain points to invest at the Great Bell. Press A to know to invest a point to remove it. So confirm to apply your changes. Oh, so there's another... Oh my lord, there's another skill tree. Holy shit. There are multiple skill trees, chat. Five conviction for mana spent. Temporary shield. Mana... Life, soulstone gain, gold gain. Regular Christ rides the dinosaurs in the Bible. Look it up. Red Portal has a chance to spawn unknown floors, allows you to skip previously explored areas, and provides a boon enhancing XP. Okay. And increases the hell clock timer limit by 120 seconds. Okay, so getting deeper into the dungeon is based on meta progression in this. As you expand your memory level, you can get straight upgrades to your clock time limit. Portals to skip over parts of the dungeon. And just become more powerful to go through earlier areas faster. So, honestly, like, I know meta progression is a very contentious subject in roguelikes. I love it, frankly. I like the feeling of getting something from any run, no matter how badly I do in it. I of course prefer meta progression to feel more consequential than like an extra 1% to damage or whatever, and it being a major component of progression in general in this game, I think helps contribute to that. So
Meu bom conselheiro, vou resgatar.
Go to the reliquary to equip your relics.
Memória de Canudos. Este é o lugar perfeito.
Relics are special items of great power become available right here. Okay. Okay, so this is, all right, the Hunter, the Grand Relic of Fire, increased fire damage. Large Relic of Fire, cool. Relics are very powerful and can drastically change your build. Remember to check on the reliquary when you obtain a new one. Can I just have all of these? For now I can. Cool. Everybody has something to say. Just to see the good counselor. Forgive the soul fool. At this hour he must be praying the mass.
Nessa hora, ele deve estar rezando uma missa.
Bell bears our memory, my friend. Shall bring back our counselor, even must descend to the depths of hell. Clock. And then... Ooh. Singing by Blessed Pants at Grand Relics. Someday killing people will fall into disuse. I like that. We would be so lucky. Can I fit that? Found a tool on your last descent. Clockmaker's tools are powerful crafting items, allow you to modify the power and behavior of your relics. No kidding. Oh, no, 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 no. We don't want to we want to... Need soul stones to upgrade. What do the tools do? Replace a relic's fix chosen at random with a different one. Upgrades a common relic, transforming into a magic relic. So, for example, I could use this on this. Oh, that's cool. Okay. That's really cool. I like this gear system. I like it a lot. Unequipped blessed gear is sent to his personal stash and manage your equipment and recycle what you no longer need. Great. Loadouts, too. Okay, cool. There we go. All right, cool. All right, I think that's gonna do for our look at Hellclock. Shit, what'd I say? Yeah, I'm very, very excited to get into this game. I had a wonderful time with it. That's funny. Oh, I was actually playing on hard when I played the demo. That's funny. All right, anyway. We will get out of that. I'll do a little bookkeeping here. Let me just register what y'all, there we go. Okay.
You should be banned from every game.
Y'all keep telling me that, and I'm not listening. All right, next up. What else did y'all mention? All right, let's take a look at... I want to do this in mouse mode. Device deactivated, mouse on. I've been wanting to play this for a long time. 35 years have passed since Jared defeated the Warlock Lord in the caverns beneath the living castle, Shadowgate. For many summers, the land of Cal Torlin prospered, and the events at Shadowgate began slipping from memory. But evil is stirring, scheming to bring the world to ruin. Gwynthel, the shining jewel of Cal Torlin, has lost his king. Unrest and civil war have swept peace from the land. This is official. Amid the madness, a poor fenling has been cast into a dreary dungeon at the mercy of murderous prison guards. This is just the beginning of a journey that will push him to the edge of destruction and beyond. Into destruction. Beyond Shadowgate. Okay, so for those of you wondering, this is an official sequel to the original Mac Ventures Shadowgate. There is an indie developer, goes by the name Graph Metal. We have looked at their games before. Who does modern games in the Mac Ventures style. He teamed up with the current rights holders to Shadowgate to make a direct sequel to it. There have been previous direct sequels. This is not the first Beyond Shadowgate, in fact. There was even a Shadowgate on the Nintendo 64. There were mobile Shadowgates. There was a remake from this rights holder back in, oh god, 2016, something like that. But yeah, this is the most recent incarnation of the Shadowgate IP. Thanks for joining. I have a game I'm probably gonna get when I get off the computer. Have a good rest of the stream. Thank you, Helby. You as well. Enjoy your evening. What remains of it. All right, new game me. You're a carefree fenling named Del Thornborough who has a knack for accidentally acquiring things. You have been accused unjustly, in your mind, of stealing a small trinket from the hand of the Duchess of Treyhelm. The Duke didn't seem to understand that you were merely safekeeping the bauble for the Duchess against the riffraff and lowlifes that are commonly found in the capital city of Wemfell. Jerp, thank you so much for the raid. Good evening. Welcome to Beyond Shadowgate. I hope to die in many fascinating and hilarious ways. Unceremoniously dumped in this dark cell, you wonder at your fate and at the horrible luck that deprived you of a fair trial. Hoarse from shouting and bored beyond the limits of even the most tolerant fenling, you realize you might as well focus on escaping. Oh boy, welcome to Dell's cell. Let's start looking at some things. We have a small piece of flint, the kind that's used to start fires. We have one piece of fenling currency. They didn't even think it was worth taking for you when they threw you in jail. Brain hiccup, I started good as flint and farting. So did I, to be fair. Sturdy door looks to be a formidable barrier. You should know because you knocked at it for a good 5 minutes after they threw you in here. Judging by the scrape marks, you guess this bench is not bolted to the floor. Looking the dry straw over, you decide against lying down upon it. The straw is fit for nothing less than kindling for a bonfire. This dark and damp cell confirms your belief that this is the most inhospitable dungeon in which you've been incarcerated. These are sturdy iron chains designed to hold the strongest human in place without fail. Luckily, they were not designed to hold fenlings, and you easily escape moments after being locked up. What game is this? This is Beyond Shadowgate. It is a direct sequel to the old Mac Ventures Shadowgate, which also got ported to the NES, which is where I played it. All right, let's see here. Eat farthing. Use farthing. What do you want to use this on? I don't know. The hulking figure of the guard approaches the door. Quiet if you know what's best, else I'll come in there and teach you some manners. A maniacal chuckle follows the proclamation, lending credence to his threat. Let's see. Can I open this? It did not open. Alright. Anything I do with the door seems to get his attention. Hit self. Ouch! That's smart! Let's see. Can I use this? Grunting with some effort, you push the heavy bench across the cell until it rests against the front of the door. Why did I do that? Can I take this? I can't take that, but perhaps I can use the flint upon it. With great expertise, you strike the flint against the straw, creating a small shower of sparks. Despite your effort, none take hold. The flame does not yet appear. Maybe I can strike the flint, create another shower of sparks that land upon the straw. You jump with glee as the straw slowly starts to burn. There we go. Smelling the smoke, the guard comes rushing to the cell. You hear keys jangling and he releases the lock and pulls the door open. In his haste to rip your head from your shoulders, he fails to notice the bench. You can't help but smile at the astonished look on his face before he takes a rather ungraceful dive. I only know Shadowgate by name. What was the original like? Classic? Just like this. This is honestly a fairly faithful recreation. Like obviously better graphics and a slightly more modern writing style. Sometime I'll run through the original Shadowgate for y'all again. I love the Mac Ventures game. They are a personal highlight of mine. I will take those keys and we will get out of here. Oh, even the scene transition's the same. I love it. You lithely jump over the bench as you exit the cell. Realizing you're still in a dungeon, you stifle your excitement and keep your eyes open for danger. Knowing the door to your cell is still open, you wonder if that guard could still be a threat. Could we close the door? You quickly close the cell door and smile as you hear the lock slide into place. That takes care of that brute, you think. An ephemeral creature appears before you. It speaks. Tee-hee, look at you, Del. What an interesting thing you are. I foresaw you rotting in that cell forever. And yet here you are, defying your fate. This could be such fun. I believe our journeys follow a similar path. So I'll join you for now. Much danger lies ahead, and I will give you advice should it please me. Adventure awaits, and I find this dungeon quite tiresome, so let's go. Cool. I have a wisp. Stay out of sight of the guards. Follow their patrol, but remain far behind. What do we got here? Even standing on your toes, you can't see out the window. Bleak dungeon corridor reminds you you're still in danger. Okay, I see a guard. Hulking beast, a minotaur by the looks of the horns, patrols the hallway mere feet in front of you. Can I open this? You investigate the locked cell door, you notice it is stained. Your stomach gives a lurch, hoping the stain is not what you think it is. Hey, I got an idea. Let's save. Let's use jailer keys on this door. Oh, that's a nice little unlock icon. Satisfying, click the bolt inside the lock releases. Hinges groan as the door slowly opens. Ooh. A dried stain on the floor around the skeleton matches that of the door. You wonder who this person was that suffered such a horrible fate. It's a fine leather strap with the crest of Gwynthel engraved in the diamond-shaped central divot. Sounds important. Take it. You remove the remnants of the strap from the skeleton. The ominous sound of steps can only be the Minotaur approaching. Ooh, this is cool. There's like a special highlight when you're in danger. Besides, stealth is your only chance for survival. Your mind races, your new friend pipes up. The eyes of the Reaper upon you, such fun. You have mere seconds before death takes you. Hide or you will die. Oh, shit. That was actually the exit. Without warning, the hulking figure of the Minotaur appears in front of you, crushing the skeleton under its weight. Before you can utter a sound, an axe tears your body asunder. Mercifully, your death took but a heartbeat. Yeah! The adventure continues, but not for you. Hell yes, I love it. Oh, cool. They start you right at the point where you made a terrible decision that cost you your life. I'm not sure how to hide myself. Close the door? Oh, you know, it might just be that simple. Door shuts a moment before the hideous face and the Minotaur appear behind the bars. He catches the faintest trace of your scent and stands firm just outside the doorway. You hear the heavy thud of footsteps echo in the distance, and Minotaur gives up and continues the patrol. You survived again. Remember this, Del. You must act quickly when you sense the Reaper's gaze, or you will surely perish. Can I open the skeleton? Can't open any of this stuff. I can't open this door. Let's open this door. Wood boards are too tightly jammed in their brackets to move. You're familiar enough with dungeons to know this. There is no unlocking this door. Okay. All right, we move on. All right. Take a peek at this. Heavy cell door is unlocked. Okay. Minotaur continues to patrol, stopping just outside the cell. You hear his breath beyond the door, sending chills through your body. Cool. Minotaur continues to patrol. You're safe for now. Hit fairy. Oh no, the fairy is just like a hint button. You keep a wary eye on the filthy prisoner, hoping they won't touch you and give you some disease. Speak. Who are you, Fenling? It matters not. I'm Edward of the King's Guard, master of the artillery division. Moons ago, we were escorting the king to the southern docks when we were ambushed by assassins. While many soldiers of the guard were killed, a few of us were imprisoned here to rot. The smells of this dungeon are of Gwynthel, which tells me that friend has turned foe. What's up, Air Master? Hell yeah, Shadowgate. I know nothing else, but I may be able to help you. You have no hope in combat against the Minotaur. Perhaps you can use this rope to build a ranged weapon. Find a cradle and a small projectile. Lean forward, extend your fingers to grab the rope, trying to keep as far away from the malodorous prisoner as possible. Hey, the guard outside your cell, leaving with a few of an act-crazed Minotaur. Go get him, David. Alright. Move on. As usually customary in dungeons, the door is locked. Malodorous is an excellent word. We'll go ahead and close this. Concerning the unfortunate man, you can't help but think about your uncle's cousin's nephew, who was thrown into a dungeon much like this one. He stayed there for 3 days before realizing the guards didn't lock the door. In this case, however, the sturdy manacle set about his ankle tells a different story. Listen, Fenling, go quickly from here lest we both be killed. Escape this dungeon. Tell the people that Joshua, the king's council, is unjustly imprisoned. It has been ages since our party was assaulted and the king captured. They intend us to die here, but I refuse. I pried this stone from the wall, but these forsaken manacles cannot be broken. Take it, find a way out, and free us from this pit. I got a rock. Actually, hold on. Could we use... You're not sure if you feel mischievous or heroic at the moment, so I made a sling. I have a loaded sling now, chat. Time to find a target. That should be easy. Oh! Ha! Casual Minotaur. Look at Fury paints the beast's face as he takes notice of you. The hulking figure of the Minotaur fills the hall, his axe ready to strike. There's but a moment before he buries the blade in your body. You must act now. Use loaded sling on dickhead. As soon as you start twirling the sling, you feel a magical influence take over your body. Death to the Philistine, you cry as you release the stone. This is actually a callback to the original Shadowgate. Same thing happens there. The sharp crack, the stone connects with the Minotaur's forehead, toppling him instantly. Elated, you resolve to never admit the shot was sheer luck. Or explain why you randomly called a 7-foot half-man, half-bull a Philistine. Reach for the axe to finish off the Minotaur. Despite pulling with all your might, you fail to even budge the weapon. You decide to escape quickly before the beast awakens. Locked heavy wooden door would take ages to break through. Doors made of 9 indestructible wood from the Torland Forest is also locked. Your heart leaps with excitement as you see stairs ascending out of this accursed dungeon. Well, hold your horses there, champion. We're gonna... Oh, I went right past that. Something about fumbling. Looks like there's nothing here. Notice the thick layer of dust seems to be resting on everything within the cell. It's obvious this particular room hasn't been used for a very long time. The gray is bent just enough for you to fit your fingers underneath. Unfortunately, it's too heavy to lift with your hands alone. Okay. With all your strength, which is pathetically little. The regal bearing of this man is not diminished by his unkempt appearance. The gray prisoner looks up at you. A glimmer of hope fills his eyes. He says, I know not who thou art, little one, but I have no choice but to trust thee. Know that I am King Aronde, Lord of Cal Torland, warder of the southern seas, and still do I live. Listen carefully, my wayward friend. Fiends have usurped my castle, imprisoned me and my loyal confidants within this dungeon for reasons unknown. Without the royal seal, the claim to the throne cannot be legitimate, and another ruler may come to occupy my lands. Suddenly you hear the jailer, whom you gallantly knocked out, thank you very much, start yelling at the top of his lungs. King looks alarmed, his speech quickening. Take this. He rips the emblem from his sleeve and hands it to you. Find the barkeeper. He and others I trust will recognize my crest. They will show you the way into my castle. Outside the cell, the jailer continues to bellow. The royal seal is obscured by sorcery. There's a scroll containing the disenchantment spell behind a loose stone in a castle stair. Seek the hidden way from my chamber and say to thyself the words from the scroll. Quickly now, ye must leave before the guard returns. I don't know what this is, but I'm taking it. Tibia bone. Good word. Alright, we gotta get the fuck out of here. Hey, can I take torches? You failed to take it. Heart sinking, you see a door blocking your path. It's fine. Use the jailer keys on it. You sigh with dismay as you finish trying the last of the keys. The door must be barred on the other side to prevent escape. There must be another way out of this dungeon. Oh, that's what we need the tibia bone for. You wedge the bone under the bent grate and push it down with all your might. Something gives way and the grate flies open just as the bone snaps apart. Fearlessly, you jump down into the drain thinking that it can't be any worse than an enraged minotaur. Yeah, the directional screen wipes are a wonderful touch. And accurate to the original Shadowgate as well. You fall an indeterminable distance before hitting cold water. Gasping for air, you bob to the surface of a subterranean river. A moment later, you wash ashore. Shivering and coughing, you pick yourself up and continue your damp but daring escape. You're wrong, you drown and die. What do we got? Shiver uncontrollably as you look at the swiftly flowing river. You were never noted for your swimming abilities, and the thought of braving the water ahead again fills you with dread. Underground river flows swiftly through this cavern. See a passageway carved out of rock. At the end, a bucket rests in a pool of water. Against your better judgment, you plunge headlong into the river. Circumstances happen much the way you expected as the fast-moving water whisks you away down the tunnel. You are tumbled and bounced against the rough rock walls until you lose consciousness and drown in the swirling waters. Nya, 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 nya. You have died, the sky is darkened, and the world is doomed. We go this way? Oh, we can go this way. The amphitheater cavern is a glow with light reflected off the water's surface. A waterfall feeds the powerful river behind you. Oh, God. The hell is that? You have absolutely no idea what this creature is, but appears to be some sort of mutation straight out of one of your grandfather's famous tales. You've had to take his stories a little more seriously from now on. It's a large horde of gleaming silver farthings that any thief would be willing to kill for. I talk to this thing? Probably not. Beast looks up at you, making you feel decidedly uncomfortable. You can smell the farthing in your pocket. It surely wants to add it to his collection. He even has to rip you apart to get it. Hey, you want it? Well, with a quick lunge, the hulking beast attacks you, ripping out a good-sized portion of your neck. The beast claims his prize, a shiny fendling farthing plucked straight from the cold, dead hand of a genuine fendling. Nyah, 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 nyah. Okay. Let's see if leaving where... Oh, he's chasing us. Ah, that's cute. I like that. And then he just eats us. Okay. Hi, thanks for playing Beyond Shadowgate. Series co-creators Dave Marsh and Carl. That's funny. Throw the farthing in the river and see. Oh, that's good. I like that. That is good. I like that. You pull your lucky fendling farthing from your pocket. Creature stares at the coin as you hurl it in the water. With something resembling a squeal of pleasure, the beast plunges into the swirling waters. It forges along the bottom of the river looking for the shiny coin. You know what? I probably just have to climb across it. Oh, okay. I probably just have to climb across his back to get over here. With a hop, skip, and a jump, you quickly leap from the beast's back and safely cross the river. There we go. Well, this surely is a well. At least it's some sign of civilization. You feel relief as freedom is close at hand. Recognize this is a bucket of a drinking well. Pondering for a moment, you suspect townfolk use this spot as a wishing well. Explains the various coins collected by that creature. Luckily, your ability to climb for it far exceeds your swimming prowess. Can I have the bucket? Alright, whatever. Up we go. After an exhausting climb, your hand grasps the the lip of the well as the rope snaps free and falls below. Panting and hanging on for your life, you grab the stone wall with both hands and clamber over the lip of the well. You land in the mud with a dull thud, knocking the wind out of yourself. Luckily, no one saw your embarrassing fall. Easy as pie, you gasp while catching your breath and thinking there's not a dungeon in the world that can hold you. Looking ahead, you see city streets expand before you. A sigh of relief escapes you as the sun warms your face. Suddenly, the charge of the king echoes through your mind. Find the seal, expose the traitors, and save our kingdom. Remembering the king's plight, you steel your nerves and step forth into the capital city of Gwenfell. Your determination to help is strong, an unusual feeling for a fenling, but you sense you'll end up regretting this decision. This is definitely talkier than original Shadowgate. Not necessarily a bad thing, but notable. It's technically a visual novel. This definitely has more point-and-click adventure DNA. You might even be able to argue it's a hidden object game. Because there's an object and it's kind of hidden. Squid realizes there's a silver coin amongst the stones. Escaping a dungeon and finding a shiny coin? This surely is your lucky day. Can I have the rocks? Guess not. Yeah, you never not poor. Alright. There's a building with a sign posted for an inn. Gwenthal Square, the heart of the city. See a hanging sign for a curio shop. And there's 2 signs posted, one with an anvil, another with a weapon. Okay. Cannot open that. It will not open. It did not open. Oh, okay. Rusted Blade Inn. The words proclaim this place to be the Rusted Blade Inn. Read the proclamation by order of Prince Elrith. Beloved brother of the late king, all must evacuate tomorrow. Able-bodied citizens shall be recruited for the immediate defense of their homeland. Uh-oh. Oh, there's still people here. Nice. Entering the inn, you see a stout man staring intensely at a cloaked figure. You walk close enough to hear the words. The cloaked figure whispers, see that you place the wares in his bedchamber. No more delays. Either he dies or you do. His piece said, the man in the cloak storms past you, ignoring your presence. Your eyes return to the stout man at the table. His face bright red and hands fidgeting, he stands and dashes for the exit, nearly knocking you over in the process. Jerk, you shout, hoping he hears you, but he's already out the door. Seeing your anger, the bartender speaks up. Don't mind Oven, crooked as a gnarled root, that one. Wormed his way to trade minister and mucked everything up since. And I can't help but wonder what brings a fenling to my inn, he says. Before you respond, you briefly ponder the ominous threats you overheard. This is a Metroidvania. Step over to the bar, your face barely reaching over the bar top. You gesture for the barkeep to come closer. You must not be from around here, little fenling. Coin speaks louder than words, if you know what I'm saying. Use the silver on the man. The barkeep leans close, taking your coin while asking, what is it you want to know? Quit wasting me time. I got your coin, now show me what you got or be gone. You share the details of your perilous dungeon escape with less embellishment than your usual recanting of events. The barkeeper pauses for a moment before speaking. That be the emblem of the king, but looks may deceive. Gwenenthel has changed, Fenling. Friends be rare and executions common. Prove to me the emblem be true. Take your drink and be gone, he says quickly before yelling, Tarina, a drink for the Fenling. Well, hello, Tarina. Stumble over your words, you try and speak to the lovely barmaid. Hi, you stammer. She winks and replies, please enjoy your drink, kind sir. Oh, I think I will. Barmaid smiles at you as you reach for the drink. As you begin to sip the sweet ale, something bumps your lips. A note. The note reads, prove it be real, curious be the cat, he knows the truth. By order of Oven Lonath, Minister of Trade, a boycott of all goods handled by the House of Quisset has been enacted. This trading house is suspected of conspiring against the late King Aronde. Any citizen caught with their goods shall be promptly jailed and executed for treason. Damn. Guess the barkeeper keeps ale in these barrels. Blade, check. Rusted, check. Not the most creative folks around here, you whisper to yourself. Games table sits in the far corner of the inn. Okay, chat. I think this is a good first look at Beyond Shadowgate. It's interesting. It's definitely Shadowgate, same interface, but such a wildly different setting, you know? I feel like the original Shadowgate is very notable for being a very isolating experience. There's very, very few people or even critters to talk to in that game. Whereas this one seems to take place in a populated city? So maybe almost it kind of feels like something in between Shadowgate and Deja Vu, which is pretty interesting. But I definitely like it. Slapping sound when interacting with the barmaid is a bit much. All right. So that was Beyond Shadowgate. All right, let's next. I intend to fit 2 more games in tonight, chat. I think we can manage that. Holy sweet Jesus, Megacopter is loud. Yeah, that's more reasonable. Hang on 1 second. I need to do one thing. Alright, let's Megacopter it up. New campaign! Alright, normal. There's normal and there's chillin'. Corporal Jack Copter reporting for duty. I do know the game after this won't be yet. At ease, Jack. Duty is for soldiers. This unit isn't about duty, it's about a pure thirst for blood. I'm only here because of, the thing that happened during my last deployment. I heard about the incident, and I'm impressed. I can smell a killer. I know you have what it takes. Welcome to Megacopter. You asked for me, sir? Time for your first training mission, Jack. Use the mission map to select the next mission. Demonstrate his piloting skills, Jack. Fly to the waypoint over there. Actually, a little Mythos doesn't have voice acting. Use the crane to pick up the armor crate. So this is basically Desert Strike, but with an absolutely insane premise. Beginner's luck. Pick up those 2 ammo crates next. Lesson won't be easy, son. We're doing target practice. Destroy 10 barrels on the shooting range by the old red barn. No problem. Here I go. Another really smoothly animated game. Dev tools must be getting better for indies. Must be, right? Oh my god, what have I done? Yeah, whoops, I thought those barrels were empty. Rigged up some captured recon drones for air-to-air target practice. Destroy 2 of those drones, Jack, to prove your air attack training. Nice aim, Jack. Need to put those defenseless drones in their place. Thank you, sir. That's it for today, Jack. Use the helipad for a smooth landing. Ah. Hell yes. Pass a suspicious activity report outside of town near old Bobo's gas station. For your first real mission, you must fly over there and investigate. You find the new location on the computer map. Ancient enemies. Cool, people fly backwards and can't see anything. Any forces have been reported northeast of your position. Locate them and report. my god. No. Sir? Jack, waste them. Good shooting, Jack. It looks like you're protecting that surveillance building. Fly near and use your crane to capture it. Stay near the surveillance building to complete the capture. Hacking all the towers in your mission will reveal the entire map. Check the mission map to hunt down the remaining reptoids and clear the area. Reptoids? Maximum radar. Oh, that's a lot of reptoids, dude. Let's check this corner of the map, just in case. The controls in this are pretty easy to understand. Move all directions with the left stick, and then you control this reticle directly. So honestly, like, yeah, you can also do like WASD and mouse. That actually feels like pretty tight controls. Oh. Searching everywhere they actually are. So the XCOM should invest in a couple helicopters. You're living on borrowed time, humans. Bastards. This operation was centuries in the making. There is no hope. Ha 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 ha. Jack, I've heard enough. Execute that piece of shit. Kill the talking lizard? You heard me. Jesus. Oh no, I don't need that. Can I just blow up random stuff in this? Oh. Perfect. Changing from the demo I see, I think the demo's version more sanitized, really artsy. So can I take a minute to process what just happened? No, let's go over to the operation shop and reload our guns. They're going back in there. Sup? So yeah, we got like bigger and better guns, helicopter upgrades, whatever. Take plastic. Read the sign. Pizza Bear tokens only. I guess that makes sense. Saleable currency. I'll spot you a few tokens. No ice cream though. Whatever. Utility, max ceramic armor, speed, machine gun magazine. Nice. Next, check out the armory where you can change up your loadout. Obtain new weapons and abilities that can be equipped here. Ready to go. Then we have to hurry. 2 Reptoid tanks have moved into the old downtown. Let's do it. Head out and be ready for hostiles. Killing those Reptoids felt good. Who said that? Who said what? Whoa, sir, talking helicopter? I see you two have met. Don't worry, I'm easy to get along with as long as I'm fed regularly. What does that mean? Blood, Jack. I need blood. Kill a lot of people for me. You'll be glad you did. Don't. You'll regret it. Tell me about the Aztec dodge. I'm equipped with an Aztec dodge that moves us rapidly through the air, fast enough to dodge bullets even. You can only do it once and then have to recharge. Give me some more blood, that could change. Yup. Alert level increases over time. Okay. Gimme. I'm looking for tanks. Hey, I'm supposed to kill you! Hey, hold still. Blood actually pick up now? No, it doesn't seem like that's like a, really a mechanic. Might have something to do with how long I can operate it. Boom. Pretty respectable bullet hell you got there. I mean, it really feels like a great modern successor to like Desert Strike. The controls are solid. The whole concept is just absolutely hilarious. enjoying it very much. There we, oh, nice. Full heal pickup. That's what I wanted. That's America, all right. Destroy that sin. I couldn't. I could never. Salutes, Tyr and I. It's nice that your reticle locks onto enemies, so you can just focus on maneuvering. Oh, I failed the radar. Yeah, I flew way too fast, didn't I? How's the handling? It looks a bit floaty. Oh no! It is, it feels good. It feels good. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night, because I don't know if y'all noticed, my fatigue has caught up with me in a very real way in like the last 10 minutes. So I apologize for the really brief look at Megacopter, but yeah, the fact that I woke up at 4 this morning to go work has claimed me. So yeah, get in any votes for Megacopter to continue if you want. We'll talk for a minute before I turn y'all loose. Megacopters restore my spirits. It's a cool game. Also, during during the Steam Winter Sale, Megacopter was like $3 or something. So if you're personally interested in it, it's a very cheap game to get a hold of. In fact, is it still on sale? Yes, it is. Sorry, $2.59. You can pick up Megacopter Blades of the Goddess right now for $2.59. So yeah. I was playing Quasimorph. I got hit by a Venusian weapon. The wound was labeled Decay, which is fucking terrifying. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, sorry. That's how addled I am right now. I totally forgot that the sale isn't still going. In fact, there's a reason for that. The GOG winter sale is already over, and spoiler alert, I picked up some stuff over there too that we may talk about a bit in the future. So yeah. Okay, so as a quick recap, we took a look at Minishoot Adventures, Hellclock, Beyond Shadowgate, and Megacopter tonight. As for the other games on this list, Neon Garden it's a very fun little puzzle game. It's not really full playthrough material for this channel. Honestly, I'd say the same about Synergy. I streamed the demo of Synergy a while back, and it was like, as far as streaming goes, it was fine. It's just a game that I'm personally very, very, very interested in. Guess I'll probably check out on my own and let y'all know how that goes. He is Coming, we may actually look at sometime, because I really like this one. And then Xenosensory, I mean, it's Kaiosware. I couldn't not get it. I did want to take a look at Xenosensory tonight, but didn't have the chance, so maybe I'll pop it up another time. So in terms of voting for things, let's see here. I'd say far and away the big hit of the evening was Minishoot Adventures. So I tell you what, when we reconvene next week on Tuesday, let's do some Minishoot Adventures, okay? I'll start over for the people who weren't around for that, but we'll see where we can get to on this. Let's call it, I tell you what, let's call it a democratic playthrough, shall we? My understanding is it's not a terribly long game, so y'all can determine whether or not we get all the way through it, or if one full night of it is enough for you. So yeah, I think that'll be the big takeaway from this evening. Hellclock I'm definitely be playing on my own. I'll sit on Beyond Shadowgate for a minute. I may want to do like a Shadowgate retrospective at some point, or I may just want to play it myself. We'll see. And then Megacopter is kind of a neat wild card, so yeah. But anyway, chat, this has been Indie Variety Night. I hope it's been fascinating for you. I hope this has been an interesting experience. Again, one last schedule reminder. I'm not streaming tomorrow or Monday night due to work constraints, but I will be streaming on Tuesday. So that'll be the next time we can join up. And I'll be doing Minishoot Adventures that night. I should also be streaming Thursday and Saturday next week. Outside of that, we'll see. I may be able to do short streams on the other nights. I may not. Almost certainly nothing on the 7th, because that's my birthday. I got a birthday coming up next week, chat. Hence the stream title. But yeah, we may sneak in some extra short streams next week. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, I need sleep, goddammit. I am tired. And yes, I agree, Drake. Now I think we could all use some rest. Are you finally turning 20? Do I look 25? I haven't looked 25 since I was 17. Let me go find somebody for y'all to raid. A good old 52. Alright. Oh, damn. Oh, man. We got options tonight, but I can't help myself. I'm going to send you over to Ios tonight. She is playing La Mulana. And I won't stick around too long lest I be spoiled on any of these. Because I am definitely considering playing La Mulana myself at some point. But, yeah. Let's go hang out with her. So, yeah. Do not subscribe to the Tyranny of Math. Well, thank you for that, at least. Anyway, gang, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thank you for joining me for a look at part of my winter sale haul. I feel really good about these games. I gotta be honest, chat. I'm really excited to crack into some more Hellclock. Hellclock is a neat game, and I'm double plus super excited to get into Minishoot Adventures next week with y'all. That game looks great, sounds great, feels great, is just like an excellent concept for me in particular, being a big fan of adventure games and shmups as I am. So let's all get hyped for that next week. Hopefully I will see you on Tuesday when we continue Minishoot Adventures, but until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye everybody.